Happy Vlogmas Day 23! I turned on my camera and was very shocked at my face because I forgot I wasn't wearing makeup. Like, I am wearing makeup, but it's just like under the eyes because my eyes were like red. I don't know why red, but it was red. And I put on some mascara to like kind of make me look like I didn't just roll out of bed. But enough about that. Let's have ourselves a Christmas Q&A. Dave wants to know, what is your favorite location you have ever been and where do you want to go? I think my favorite location I have ever been, I have to say London, because I love London. I don't know what it is. I just am so drawn to that place and everything about it. I don't know why, but I really like Japan as well. Japan is very nice. And where do I want to go? I want to go to South Korea. Just to go. Juliet wants to know, what presents do you normally get for your mom/fam? That's an excellent question, Juliet, because I still haven't gotten them anything. Please help. Haas wants to know, how are you? I want an in-depth answer. I've had a pretty intense headache for the past 3 days, and I'm not sure why. I woke up this morning and I've had like really bad neck pain, so I think I may have slept wrong. I'm just hoping that it's not connected to the headaches. Other than that, like, I've been really, really good. Because for so long I felt so alone with YouTube. Like, I knew people watched, I knew some people still cared, but I didn't really feel like people cared enough. This was a really rough year for me, with YouTube, with family, with friendships, relationships, everything about this year was really hard. But the only thing that stayed positive and constant in my life was you guys. Like, I don't know how to repay you because you helped me so much. I would have never been able to do Vlogmas if it wasn't for you guys. Like, think about it. When have I ever done this? Never. Like, I've never been this pushed, this motivated to do YouTube to this extent. Clone T Original asks, what do you think about your community? Is it mostly a decent place or supportive or what? Well, I think I just explained that, but for a while I was very, very scared and touchy about my community because at the time it was full of, you know, gamers that were going through puberty, I guess is the right word, and they were trying to figure themselves out, and they're, you know, a little bit creepy, a little bit handsy, a little bit wordy, but I think especially now too is that they've gotten bored of me, and so it's come down to the real people that actually like me. Overall, if I were to look at my community now, if I were to look at the Panda Minions now, I'd be so proud because you guys are amazing and you're so supportive and you're so caring and loving and everything I could have hoped for. And I know that past Kate would be shocked because of how much, because of the intensity and weirdness I used to get in the comments, but now it's just like support. And every once in a while there is a little weird pumpkin patch growth, but it's fine. Joe wants to know, what is the best Christmas present you have ever got? The first thing that popped into my mind was my stuffed horse. I got a stuffed animal horse that was like my size when I was little. That's the first thing that pops into my mind, and I think I still have it. He also asks, were there any presents you wanted as a child that you've now bought yourself as an adult? Legend of Zelda stuff. A lot of Legend of Zelda stuff. Seth wants to know, how would you describe your transformation as a YouTuber from 3 years ago to today? See, let's look at myself 3 years ago. And now. For starters, the appearance changed a little bit, I would like to think. 3 years ago, I was still trying to figure out who I was, and I was trying to survive on YouTube because I could see that YouTube was changing. The rule with YouTube as a YouTuber is you're supposed to follow the trends. And I tried that, and I didn't like it. I stopped enjoying YouTube, so that's why I am not following the trends now of, you know, vlogging, but it's a fake vlog, or hanging out with friends and making them repeat what they said because, oh, it's funny, it needs to be in the vlog, say it again, even though it like lost its charm. And the thing is, it's not like I'm never gonna follow trends. Like, obviously I'm gonna do things that people are doing, like challenges or whatever, because they're fun. I'm not going to like transform myself. And say in the future I do, and people are gonna come back to this and be like, you're being a hypocrite. Like, for one, I'm human. It's bound to happen. Like, everyone's a hypocrite at some point in their life. If in the future I do transform to whatever YouTube is, then that is my way of trying to survive, because it is very, very difficult on YouTube right now. And I don't know what it is in the future. I hope it's easier, but if it's not, that sucks. Tyson YouTube wants to know, what's your favorite color? Pink. Manny wants to know, Harry Styles or BTS? Really sorry, but like, it's been so long, Harry, and like, I've waited. I was 18 when I figured out who you were. I've waited so long. I'm 25 now, like, I've moved on. I'm really sorry, but BTS. Carl wants to know, what is your motivation for continuing to do YouTube, and have you ever thought about giving it up and moving over to Twitch or something similar? Well, Carl, I do Twitch along with YouTube, and I haven't ever actually considered stopping YouTube. Like, it's crossed my mind, like, oh, what would I do if I quit YouTube? But it's never, like, I've never sat down and been like, yeah, I gotta quit. I can't do this. Like, it's never gotten to that point, and I hope it never does, because I thoroughly enjoy YouTube. My motivation is practically you guys. Like, I don't do it for the check, obviously, because I don't make a whole lot of money off YouTube. Sorry. But it's also, I just really do enjoy filming YouTube videos. I do enjoy filming myself because it's fun. Ikagawa wants to know, what is your favorite recipe to make, and what is your favorite meal to eat? My favorite recipe to make probably would be just pasta, because it's really easy and delicious. My favorite meal to eat? Yeah, if it's good, probably ramen or sushi. Or this chicken dish that my mom makes that I never can make it the same way, and I don't know how. I don't know how she makes it so good, and I make it and it comes out burnt. It's annoying. Drusef wants to know, what is your favorite condiment? Barbecue sauce, boy. I'm from the South. Matthew wants to know, if you could live anywhere, where would you live and why? That's a good question, because I don't even know myself. Because I would like to live at home with my grandparents in Oklahoma, but I would also live in Texas with my mom and my little brother because I miss them. And I also want to live in Japan because it's such a cool place and they have such good food. But then I also want to live in London because I love London. Do you see my problem? Also Australia, because it's Australia. Oh, or New Zealand. Or Korea. Ubacha wants to know, mistakes you regret, and if there are any, what would you do instead? I regret a lot of things involving people that I was interested in that led me on and didn't really give me feels back. I wasted a lot of time and money on that, so just kind of looking at it now, I'm like, ugh. Matt wants to know, would you ever consider moving to a new country? It's funny you ask this question because there was times in my life where I would never ever think about leaving the United States of America. But considering everything that is happening in this country, and it's so upsetting, yeah, I think if given the chance, I would move to another country. Austin asks, what is your opinion on your current status on YouTube? I mean, part of me is like, great, I'm in the shadows, so like I'm not gonna get a ton of hate on me anymore. But then another part of me is like, I wasted my golden years on YouTube acting like a complete idiot. But I'm always gonna be an idiot, so then again, it doesn't really matter. I enjoy YouTube. That is my answer. Caleb wants to know, what would you be doing if money was no problem? I would be traveling everywhere. I go to BTS concerts, front row. I go to like a lot of, because concerts are a lot of fun. I didn't know concerts were that fun until I went to one on my birthday. It was a lot of fun, but I would have front row, meet and greet, tickets, everything. I'd go to award shows. If money was no problem, I'd travel everywhere. I want to go to all 7 continents. I want to see everything, and I want to buy all the cameras. I want to take all the photographies. I want to buy all the best vlogging equipment. I want to film it for you guys. Oh. If money was no problem, I would also eat, like, really good food. Shish wants to know, what is the one day of your life you wish you could relive? Not to change anything, but just to relive. This is gonna be really depressing, but probably a Christmas where my mom's parents were alive and when my mom and dad were still married, happily married. Just to like sit there and see everybody and open presents and see my mom and dad still loving each other. Seeing my dad alive. Told you it was depressing, but I would like to relive one of those moments. Danish wants to know, during your 6 to 7 years of doing YouTube, which year has been your favorite year and why? 2013. And I know what you're thinking, but Kate, wasn't that supposed to be like a terrible year for you? Yeah. 2013 was a very rough year at first, but then it became the best year because I experienced heartbreak and then friends putting my heart back together, and it was amazing, and the experiences, the friendships, everything was amazing, and I just really enjoyed 2013. Nevertheless, Jess asks, have you ever thought about writing or tried to write a novel? Funny you ask that, because I want to be an author at the end of the day. I am actually writing a book, but it is taking me a while because there's this one part and I can't get past it and I don't know why. Dan wants to know, where do you get the music for your vlogs? On YouTube. There is a little section on YouTube called like audio YouTube something. I get off YouTube. Steven wants to know, how long is your hair? Long enough. Matt, but festive, wants to know, who was phone? I was phone. Brett asks, what are you most passionate about outside of YouTube? Writing, music, and photography. And food. Sartorius Phoenix asks, if Santa came down your chimney to deliver gifts, would he be welcomed? If he brought me BTS, he would be very welcomed. Anyways, those are all the questions you guys had for me today. I hope you have a fantastic day and all that fun stuff, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye!